Hello. Thank you for your interest in Assets and Housing Opportunity Day. My name is Reyna and I work for Neighborhood Partnerships. I am the community organizer.
And my name is Luke Bonham. I also work with Neighborhood Partnerships, and I work with the IDA program as an IDA program coordinator. So we're going to jump into helping you understand what the day is going to be like when you come to Assets and Housing Opportunity Day next, or Thursday the 20th. It might not be next week, depending on when you're watching this, but we want to make sure you're prepared for what to expect on that day. So in today's short video training, we're just going to lay out why we think it's important for you to join us at the Capitol on Thursday, tell you a little bit about what we are advocating for on Housing and Assets Opportunity Day, and an overview of what you can expect for the day.
Now, we believe wholeheartedly it is important for you to join us in Salem because we believe that those most impacted by policy decisions need to have their voices heard. People with lived experience are experts, and those that see firsthand our need for more housing and opportunity will help legislators make better policies for our communities.
So to tell you a little bit about what we are going to be advocating for on Housing and Assets Opportunity Day, in summary, two main things. The first is that we believe Oregonians need safe, stable, and affordable housing. We're supporting various efforts to keep our communities housed. And we believe that the Oregon Individual Development Account is an important tool for helping people build assets. It is facing a big decrease in funding, and we would like to ask the legislature to keep the funding to protect it through a direct investment.
So the morning that you arrive at the church, you will check in around 10 a.m. There will be coffee and snacks. You will get a packet of information, and you will be assigned a team. You will hang out with your team all day long, and your team will get assigned to visit 3 legislators, 1 senator, and 2 representatives. You will sit down with all the other Lobby Day attendees and will have a training. You will have a team leader who has been to Lobby Day before. We try really hard to make this day fun and go smoothly as possible.
So for that morning training, we're going to cover a few things. First, again, preparing you for what's going to happen during the day. We're going to tell you a little bit more about what we're asking for from the legislature regarding safe, stable, and affordable housing and IDA support. And we'll give a chance for everybody to practice together. There will be some role playing, and there will also be policy experts who will talk to us about the requests that we're making of the legislature. And you will have a chance to ask questions.
After that, we will eat lunch, and during lunch break, you'll have a chance to meet your team. You'll talk about what each of you is going to say to your legislators and what your roles are going to be. You'll have a team leader who has been to Lobby Day before, and they'll be your guide for the day. They will also have additional information on who you're visiting. After lunch, we will all walk or ride over to the Capitol together. It's just a few blocks away. We will take a photo to celebrate being at the Capitol together, and then we'll go visit our legislators. You'll have a map of the Capitol, and you'll stay with your team all day. When you're not visiting with your legislator, you can explore the Capitol or just find a place to sit down.
So the afternoon, when you get to the Capitol, you'll have 3 meetings scheduled where you'll be with your team for all 3 meetings. Visits with your legislators or their staff are very short. They're usually only 15 minutes. So we will practice what we're going to say to them ahead of time. You will all get a chance to introduce yourself, and if you want, you can share some or all of your story about why affordable homes are important to you or why IDAs matter.
Again, we believe that Assets and Housing Opportunity Day is an important part of our advocacy work, and we encourage you to tell your story to legislators. During our Telling Your Story training, we break it down into 3 parts. We start with what it was like before, the part that needed to change. For example, I was without stable housing and ended up living in my car while trying to go to school and work. Next part is what happened. Incorporating a shared value statement. For example, I believe everyone deserves a safe, stable place to call home. And lastly, what do we need? Why are we there on February 20th, and what are we asking for? So don't forget to ask what the solution is and what we're asking from our legislators.
So that pretty much wraps up our little training today. We'll have much more time on the 20th to practice with your teams, to answer your questions, to make sure that you feel prepared for the afternoon meetings. But we are really excited about having you all join us. Check your emails for updates about logistics, including bus transportation from Portland. And if you have questions, feel free to reach out to either Reyna or I. Our emails are listed here on the screen, and we really look forward to spending the day with you.
Thank you so much. We look forward to seeing you there.